For our Lenten devotions, we're going to use a story to tell, written by 4 different Lutheran pastors as they go through the book of Mark. The thing about the book of Mark is he uses the word immediately a lot. There's a sense of urgency. And so as we walk through the 40 days of Lent, preparing ourselves for what is the chief holiday of the Christian church, the death and resurrection of Christ, that we take a moment each day to think and remember and to realize that we are responsible for ourselves and are responding in faith to this great gift that God has given us. So as always, we begin this day by remembering all of the hope and the promises that God gives us and the joy that that brings to us. We stop and realize that every day I am the face of God to those that I meet. And I will end each day by thanking God for the blessings that I've received, and not just looking at the problems that I encountered and the challenges that we face, but also that God indeed was with us and for us during the day. And so we entrust our lives to Him.
Today we read from A Story to Tell, Devotions for Lent 2021. It is Ash Wednesday, February 17th. I'm reading from Mark chapter 1, verses 1 through 3. The beginning of the good news of Jesus Christ, the Son of God, as it is written in the prophet Isaiah, "See, I am sending my messenger ahead of you, who will prepare your way, the voice of one crying out in the wilderness, prepare the way of the Lord, make his paths straight." How do your beginnings go? Do you usually get started on something? Do you plan or procrastinate? Are you cautious or do you jump right in? How is your Lenten journey beginning today? The Gospel of Mark begins with a call to prepare, but this preparation looks different than the kind we're used to. Often our preparations involve loading up, packing for a trip, shopping back-to-school sales, or cramming for a test. But this is not the sort of preparation the Gospel calls us to today. Instead, this preparation looks a lot like shedding what we think we know, confessing our shortcomings, and owning up to what we have and haven't done. We shed and shed until we are capable of wild indifference, which is different from apathy, releasing our personal agendas and letting go of hoped-for outcomes until we feel quite bare. There, in that stripped-down state, with empty hands, we are ready and open to receive Christ. God, take what you must from me until I am unburdened and therefore ready to receive what you have for me. Amen.